I think back then, when I still was a rookie in the first split last year, I had really low confidence when I was like really young and growing up, and I also thought that I was worse than the other players, which I actually was.
Holy shit, you have never been so nervous in your life. Why?
You get really nervous just because of the lack of experience, of experiencing this particular situation off stage and a lot of people watching and so on. We will always try to motivate him and make him feel confident. And we had like little rituals like clapping really hard the hands or stuff just to make him feel more energy.
Harder. Harder. Harder.
Oh, the other one. Tap it. Again. Feeling better?
So it put a lot of pressure on me to perform because I don't want to let my team down, because my team is really good and I don't want to get carried either. So I just had a hard time getting confidence.
Can't be jumping out my seat for everybody's mind and needs. No, that don't make me selfish, baby, that don't make me mean. I got my own life, I got my own life. I can't be worried about no spacecraft, no artificial beat. No, that don't make me nervous, baby, that don't mean a thing. I got my own life, I got my own life. And you should get a life of your own now. My own life.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Here's your card as well.
Thank you guys. Dayunarovic.
I think it's right though.
Dayunarovic. Oh yeah. Thank you guys.
Okay, can you cut the cake now? Chef Gamsu laid it down. It's much better than the cake on my birthday, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's on his best cake actually.
Two days straight. Because they were trying.
What the fuck? This egg fucking smelling. Don't do this. If you do this, it's fucking smelling, okay?
No.
Ah!
Stop!
I was just kissing the camera. Are you scared of me? I don't really do anything special, like getting ready before our matches. I just practice the whole week, scrimming, playing solo queue, and that's it basically. It's dropping. It's coming, bro! Sounds good. Well, I think in terms of scrimming, it's kind of the same, with the preparation for a good team and a bad team. But sometimes we go into the week with some bans we want to do against a good team, and then we just do that. Or in the draft meetings, we have way more scenarios because the enemy plays way more champions. So we have to figure out the whole puzzle, and it takes more time against a good team than a bad team.
We'll move, and this way we'll move immediately. So what we can do is we can put our... You're facing teams from the top of the table. I wouldn't say that the players are more nervous, but they're more focused. So I think it's actually beneficial, because players kind of feel that this match is important. So from the beginning they are focusing and they're not taking it lightly and they're not trolling around too much, and they go into Champions League and they are already focused. So I actually think that in this case it's beneficial. general, there's no one, or I haven't seen no one that have weird habits or weird rituals or stuff like this. Normally they kind of isolate, they kind of listen to music, or maybe they talk between themselves, or maybe they are quietly sitting on a chair or something like this. Nothing too special.
Yeah. But I thought
monsieur.
Are they from Netherlands?
Yes.
Le croque, monsieur.
In LCS, I usually pick up candy because in-house we don't have candy. So I cannot eat in-house. So in LCS stage they have a lot of candy, so I pick up.
I'm lounging. JDM.
The screen of the stage is really high. My neck is like this, so it's just painful. And also, I prefer to not listen to the casters because I prefer to focus on my own thoughts and focusing on what's going on the game with people from the outside, creating thoughts on my head that are not only the things that I'm looking at or looking for. And also, personally, I prefer to have less people around and just be alone watching a screen, no one disturbing me. And of course, this split, coaches can listen to the voices of the players. So this is something really important now that we are playing best of 2.
What the fuck? What they are doing?
What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck?
CV are so OP!
What the fuck?
They can't even end! Sometimes I was really nervous before the games, depending on who I play. If I play a good mid laner, then I would be kind of nervous, but I would be nervous like before every game a bit, so it's kind of normal, but sometimes it would be a bit extreme.
Yeah, last split, when I played against G2, I felt really nervous, so I played a little bit bad.
So blows, the tower goes down, and all Fnatic are being shoved away, and Gamers 2 just close in on the Nexus, should be able to pick this one up, and Gamers 2 take the game over Fnatic.
I think with Kiki's leaving G2 and Xbox coming in, I think their team is weaker, because I think Kiki's was a better top laner overall at the moment. And I think his communication was like a lot better than I expect because he doesn't really speak English that well. Also his champion pool is really different, so I think it's an advantage for us. If we're facing a good team instead of like a low tier team, I think it's harder but as well easier for us to prepare because we get a lot of motivation to like beat them. When I play against a really good mid laner, I get really good motivation and I'm really on my A level. I feel pretty confident going into G2 because they have looked really shaky, same like us actually. So I just think it will be a really fun match and I think we are the better team, so we should come out ahead.
Okay guys, okay, so from the first second I want us to be full focus. I want to play aggressive, I want to play smart. I want to play our game and I want to go out there and show that we are the best team in Europe. Okay, let's go. Come on strong.
1, 2, 3, Fnatic!
Here we are, onto the Rift. Europe's Titans. Trying to take each other down a peg. We're halfway into this split with this series. Can they outfight this Reckless? He's caught behind Trick. That's a lot of damage, and this might be curtains for Fnatic. Spirit shunt away, Chin Trap blowing, and it's not even 40 minutes in. G2, they're rolling this all the way to the end. A triple kill for Sven. It's huge. Brutal dominance in game number 1. G2 in just under 40. Demonstrated and take down Fnatic. It's game 2, it's G2, it's Fnatic. The two best teams in Europe. Let's hear it one more time. Who's gonna take this victory? And chase down not 1, not 2, but 3 members of Fnatic. Expect just going wild. And now Spirit taking the spear, Trick hops on him, and that arrow isn't even needed. Fnatic, they know they've lost so much ground. We might see one blast before the end.
Yeah.
Kamsu EQs, he's gonna get knocked by the arrow though. And there's a big Gnar. He's going to go golden for a second, and the Fnatic members start to drop. Yellowstar going first. Sven takes him out. Gamsu goes for the dunk. The Chaos Storm, not enough damage, and they want to pad those stats, but that's Inhibitor. And G2 Esports 2-0, clinic on Fnatic.
There's a lot of pressure on me to perform at the moment because I don't want to get replaced by a mid laner and I want to be the best player in the world, so I have to put pressure on myself or I won't improve.
Play with our head. We need to play smart. We need to communicate. So even if we are not totally comfortable with our draft, we just have to focus and try to get the best of what we have. Okay? So of course, I want to play aggressive, I want to play smart, and I want to go full focus from the first minute. And I don't want to be overconfident versus Giants, okay? These guys are playing stronger. Okay, so let's go strong for minute 1, full focus, and we got this. Oh, let's go strong.
1, 2, 3, Fnatic!
Well, we're about to get into game and find the answers to those questions here, Stress, as we get into this one. Giants up against Fnatic in our final series of the day here in the arena. Knight, he doesn't have the ultimate anymore, and the Glacial Fissure will again split up the fight. Featherman will drop, Yastar goes down. Knight looking for a third onto Records, he'll find it with the Q. Double kill to Knight, and Fnatic are collapsing. Giants are gonna find the game here. There's literally nothing that Fnatic can do. And as Giants, with 5 men strong, move on to the next itself in 36 minutes. Absolute demolition over Fnatic. But we're about to get onto the ref here, Stress, for this second game and our final game of not only the day but also the week between Fnatic and Giants. Here's the engage here from Fnatic, trying to make something happen, but Spirit runs in and instantly dies. Gamsu is in from behind, but they don't even want this fight anymore. Fedman's getting eaten down by Spinning. That's the game! The long range damage in from Sodstar. Triple kill for Giants, double kill for Knight. Giants, 26 minutes in, are actually looking to finish the game. Yellowstar and Gamsu can't defend. What is even going on? Gamsu, he's back into mini form, and there's 5 men there from Giants who are all basically full health. The second Nexus turret dying. I can't even believe my eyes. Giants are going to take the 2-0 over Fnatic this week.
P-O-G?
Fog?
No, P-O-T-G? Oh, fuck! Player of the game? MVP, fuck. How do you say the MVP here?
MVP, player of the game?
Okay. Yeah, I was right, yeah.
Player of the game.
Player of the game. Hachi.